Hey there, everybody. Undead Man 360 here, coming back at you with another Stardew Valley Completionist Farm episode. We are on day 8. Robin here. I know there's a lot of stone scattered around your farm. Yeah, especially since nobody has done anything with the farm in like a century, apparently. I've got a surplus. If have a surplus, you might consider having me build a well for you. I actually have thought about building the well just because the watering situation seems to be a bit of a pain. Wells can be placed all over your farm and serve as convenient places to refill your watering can. I think instead of doing the well, though, I'm actually going to do the, there's like these little fishing things that you can put around your farm, and you can actually fill your watering can at those also. It's where you put fish in there, and I'll show you here in a second. Just swing by the shop with 75 stones and 1,000 gold when you're ready for it, Robin. Alright, so I do have a couple things I need to get done today. I want to get the axe upgraded. After that bar completes, that'll give me the 5 gold copper bars I need to get that done. Trying to think if I have anything that I can sell at the moment to help assist getting to the 2,000. I hate to sell the eggs before I turn them into mayo, because see, like, it'll be 200 gold for the mayo. It's a lot less for just the eggs. Okay, I'm gonna water the I'm gonna feed I'm gonna talk to the pet the chickens. Sorry. Yeah, well, no, I'm gonna go talk to the chickens. Hi. Are you having a good day? Is that grass delicious? Stop cutting the grass. Hi. Thank you for the eggs, chickens. Okay, now I'm going into put those away. I should have filled up the watering can. I'm gonna go fill up the watering can, and then I'm gonna get water the crops while I'm thinking. Alright, so that's 5 copper bars. Wish they were gold bars, then it would be a lot easier to pay for the upgrade on the axe, but oh well. I'm upgrading the axe first, because one of the bundles, I'm trying to unlock all the bundles so that I can see what all I need ahead of time. And one of the bundles is hardwood and like it's hardwood, wood, and stone, and that would unlock one of the other bundles a lot quicker. Let me see. Okay, so we're going to turn that into the museum. Okay, I'm going to have to keep in mind that if I find a dandelion and a horseradish, that I can make some seeds, and that can be part of the income from it. Part of the income that I need to get the axe upgraded. Carrot seeds. check the chest I have here. I could sell some fish. I could sell some fish. Okay. So we're gonna... Yes. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. And then what I'll do is I will apparently forget my axe back at the farm. So... Okay. So that's gonna go... Alright, so I'm gonna go to the cave. And then check what I have in the cave. Then I'm gonna go back to the farm. I'm gonna drop off the sword because I don't really need to carry that around with me. That can stay in this here. I don't really have anything worth selling there. Real quick, I'm going to switch out the crab pot while I'm up here. So the broken glasses can be useful later. Those will just give me a crystal bar. Crystal? And that will be part of what I need for... Ooh, I could take geodes down. Okay, I'm going to the museum. I'm going to Clint's anyways. So, back to the farm. Okay. Alright. Run! Run, run, run! I do like that they... so, in the recent update, they changed the Joja Cola to give you a boost of speed. So I actually need to remember to, if I have a little bit of energy at the end of the night, I need to fish on the farm, because most of the time when you fish on the farm, it'll give you trash. And Joja Cola kind of shows up as trash. And fishing on the farm, that will get me more of the broken glasses, broken CDs, which I will need for... solar panels and quality sprinklers. I'll need the batteries to do the best sprinkler there is. So that gives you the most coverage on the watering. So that's why the batteries are important. Okay. Wait, hold on. Yes, okay. So I got the axe to get upgraded. I got the geodes to bust those open and possibly sell some stuff. I have the fish to sell. Did I need anything else before I go into town? No. I do not. Okay. Heading into town. Jody. I do need to check the board as I'm going through. Hi, Jody. Exercise is important for staying healthy. I always make sure to set aside some time for it. Yeah, on Tuesdays, everybody goes, like there's a group of people that goes to the, to Pierre's, and they have like a exercise room there. As a parent, I don't have much time to devote to myself, so I try and make every minute count. That's cool. I work part-time at Gus's Saloon. It pays the bills. Actually, like, you can make a lot of money, like, working at restaurants, like getting tips and stuff. Like, you'd be surprised. So I'm looking for someone to bring me 4 copper ores for inspection. Clint, 180 gold on delivery. You can keep the ores after Clint inspects them. Excellent. That means I kind of gotta go to the mines tomorrow anyway, so that works. Trash cookies! I love trash cookies. Yeah, we already said that. No, don't give him the cookies. Talk to Willie. A true angler has respect for the water. Don't you forget that. Well, crap. I just realized I can't sell you fish, Willie. So that kind of shoots my plan in the foot. Alright, we're at 761 gold. I'm gonna go ahead and go to... Ugh. Okay. I did not plan this day out very well. I'll talk to him. The beach is a cool place to hang out and soak up some rays. I agree. You gotta spend some time in the sun or else you're gonna get pale. I'm always outside. Sigh. I wish there were more girls in this town. Know what I mean? No, I don't. There seems to be a very fair population of people in this town. Oh, I didn't want to look at the sign. I need to get back to the farm. I'm in a very big hurry to do absolutely nothing. Okay, so put the cookies away. I gotta put the fish away, unfortunately, because I can't sell that today. The geodes I'm gonna take with me, because I can sell those. I could technically sell the cookies. You know what, we're gonna sell the cookies and the bread. And then we will go bust open some geodes, and hopefully that will give me enough money to do what I need to do. Also, I want to get to a certain level in the mine for the iron ore, because I need the iron ore to get the iron bars to build the horse pen, and that'll make getting around town a heck of a lot faster. Ah, Undead Man 360. So you helped us with this our slime problem. Thank you. Oh, I forgot. I actually needed to speak to him about getting the money for that. I hope you didn't go through too much trouble. Those slimes can be pretty dangerous in groups. Yeah, especially when somebody gives you a really crappy, like, rusty sword. It should be a little easier to go spelunking now. Thanks to your efforts. Enjoy your reward. That's not how that works. They just respawn. They just respawn. I do all my grocery shopping here. He doesn't act... Well, I guess he does sell... So, here's the weird thing. So, you have the shipping bin, and you sell your stuff, and then Pierre takes and sells it for a little bit more. And it's like, rude. Ugh, I'm not in a good mood right now. I'm sorry, Abigail. Why is that? I said I'm not in a good mood. What do you want? Nothing. I am sorry you're having a bad day. 280. 60. Alright, so that's 1101 so far. Granny! Granny! Don't mind my husband, George. He isn't very friendly to strangers. If you get to know him better, he'll warm up to you. I'm sure you two could become good friends one day. See, the thing is like, since you're so interested in my husband, I'll let you go in on a little secret. He really likes leeks. You can find them in the mountains this time of year. That's actually helpful to know, but also, like, you become friends with him, and he'll send you a stone in the mail. Like, 1 stone. He's like, here, have this random stone that you can find anywhere. Like, literally, pretty much anywhere. Penny. Oh, hi. It's good to see you again. Hey, Sam, how's it going? I love your hair. Take it easy. Okay, I thought we were going to have more of a conversation than that. Penny, I can't talk to her. She's sitting there and she's engrossed in her book. Museum cutscene. Abysmal. Not a single piece in the entire collection. Yeah, what happened? Like, how long is this town here and there's nothing in the collection? Why does it all fall on the guy who just showed up to do everything? What's this? You found something? Let me see it. Remarkable. Yep, it's very old. That it is. I'd love to see you. I'd love to study this in greater detail, but it's yours. No, I'm gonna go ahead and donate it. I've got a favor to ask you. Would you consider donating any new artifacts or minerals that you find? We could make a groundbreaking discovery together. Sure, Gunther. You're a good guy. Oh, and who knows? If you keep donating, I might come across some interesting items to send your way. That is the idea, especially when I get the ancient seed. Think about it, will you? If you decide to donate, just bring the objects to the front desk. You got it. Donate to the museum. And... alright, so 250 for that. I got the bounty for the slimes. Actually, I may be able to go ahead and complete the one for Clint, too, because a lot of times you'll open up a geode and there'll be ore in there, so... alright, so process geodes. Boop. Boop. So, yep, that just completed that quest. Handy. Earthstone for another mayonnaise machine. Always use coal. I do like the mayo. 3 earthstones, so many mayo machines. Apparently, I'm gonna beef up on some chickens. Alright, so that puts me at 1366. Let me see what I get for... okay, I gotta talk to Clint. Complete the quest. You brought me the ores I requested. Excellent. I like to inspect local ores from time to time to keep track of quality and abundance. Let me just take a look at these. I see. Thank you. You can keep these ores. They're of decent quality. And here's your payment, as promised. 180. So I think that kind of replaces what I just spent on opening. Well, not quite, but close enough to what I just spent on them. Alright, now... I am more concerned with getting the upgrade for the axe, so I am going to go ahead and sell these because I want the axe upgrade. 1866. 150. Okay. That would put me at what I need for it. So, yes. I hate selling the earth crystals, but I'll find them anyway. So upgrade tools. Copper axe. Right, drops me down to 16 gold, but in a couple days I will have the upgraded axe. So that's done. Iron ore. Let me see. I need to go to the beach, double check for forageables there. Okay, take that up to the community center. Actually, I may go back to the farm first, get the things I need from the farm, go up to the cave, and get a couple more levels in the cave. Sigh. Mom won't let me have any more gummies today. What kind of gummies? No, it's not. The bus. Well, the other option to get the red cabbage seed. No, because you have to have the red. You have to buy that in season, in year 2. Like he won't have the red cabbage seed till the next year. If you do not get it from the traveling merchant. So, all right. So X or that. And we're gonna take that to the community center. I'm gonna take the furnace with me. And I will take these chubs for energy. Alright, let's see. Pantry. I still need the green bean and the cauliflower. I do have those planted, so that should be harvested. The cauliflower is day 12, I think it is, and the green bean should be harvested here pretty soon. I do want to try to make sure that I have some money for strawberry seeds when the spring festival happens, because I do like filling my greenhouse with strawberry seeds. Fish tank. Crafts room. I don't really care about this bridge. Like there's a quarry on the other side. It's more I want to complete this bundle in order to get another one unlocked without having to fight too hard with it. Community center, and then on to the mine. I'll be able to spend a couple hours in game in the mine, and then that should get me. Hey Haley, nice shoes, thank you. Are those made out of plastic? Probably. I'm bored. Good for you, Haley. Demetrius. This valley has a very vibrant and diverse ecosystem. That's one reason I was excited to move here. Speaking of vibrant ecosystems and such, and homesteading, I'll kind of take a moment to talk about that while I'm doing stuff in the mines. So the homesteading thing. One of my ideas was to have where you bring in cans and stuff for recycling, and you could trade that for crops or whatever is grown on the homestead, so fruits, vegetables, whatever, and the homestead would have a 3D printer. So you could take the recycled material, a 3D printer and a forge, so you can take the metal and whatever else anybody brings in, and you can create things from that to turn around and sell. So it's kind of like it's like that idea where the guy's like, hey, I traded a paperclip and ended up with a mansion kind of thing. Just like the constantly upgrading kind of thing. Overrun with monsters. Okay, so I'm just going to go ahead and say we aren't doing the mine today, because I absolutely hate dealing with that, especially with a cruddy weapon. And so instead, we will do some fishing. But getting back to what I was saying about the homestead thing. So, like, building a completely self-sufficient homestead, like, if you work with, like, hydroponics and you take and build in greenhouses and such, kind of like you do in Stardew Valley, you can pay off the land. Dang it. You can produce enough to sell to pay off the land, and then, like, if you have the piece of land, you can put a couple tiny homes on there, and rent those out for Airbnb. And then for the people that want to travel. And then you have a shop on the homestead. And the idea is, like, for me, it's I just want to build a place for like, to raise my family and such. So or to, like, like, legacy kind of thing, like family and such. So everybody puts in their part, taking care of livestock, so on, and that's kind of cruddy that I'm just catching river jelly. Excuse me. So each person has, like, a skill that they're able to do, like you have your blacksmith, well, I mean, basically kind of like a Stardew Valley setup. Somebody runs the shop. Everybody takes care of the crops, because many hands make light work. This is a bit of a longer episode. Sorry, I was in my mind. I was mentally building the homestead. I was thinking about putting a thing where you can make bricks and such, so that you can continuously, like, you build your flagship homestead, and then from there you are able to produce everything you need to prefab stuff to move on to the next homestead, and so on. And the big thing is being in harmony with nature, instead of it being like, oh, well, I'm just going to completely overrun it. So the idea is to have like, the homestead with crops and such that are natural to that area, kind of thing. Like, the growing season matches that area, and then be able to can those vegetables and such, and kind of just take them from the various homestead to homestead, and be able to trade those goods, kind of like a barter system type of thing. Ooh, aquamarines. Could have used those earlier when I was trying to. I need an aquamarine for one of the items for the bundle. So what I'll do is I'll keep one and I'll donate one to the museum. Because I do need to donate all the different types of gems to the museum. So I'll catch what fish I can today. Oh, as I was saying, so you can have a hydroponic system on the farm where you can grow tilapia or various fish, or have, like, fish there. you have chickens, like the chicken. One of the things was going to be having the chickens in a mobile chicken coop type of thing, like a fenced-in thing that can be drug around the property. It would actually help fertilize the ground. It helps lower costs on, so they'd be like more like free range chickens, but protected with inside this mobile coop type of thing. And it would cut down on costs for feeding the chickens. You could actually roll it out to an area where, like, say you've already harvested, you're done with the harvest season. They can go through and eat the leftover plant material that's left over in the garden. It's kind of like finding a symbiotic relationship with everything to maximize the profit, but also create a better quality of life for everyone on the farm, including the animals, through renewable homes. I forget what it's called. Renewable something or other. And with the recycling thing, you don't... It would be like... You don't have to worry about the metal and such, because you have the forge, you melt the stuff down, you create your own metal bars. I mean, soda cans and such, all that stuff gets recycled. It's like a miniature ecosystem in that aspect. A miniature sustainable farming. That's what it is. Sustainable farming, where you're existing in symbiosis with the area instead of like just living off of it. Like it's about honoring creation and stuff. I'm a lot of bit spiritual, and for me it's about finding balance and honoring the creation that's before us. I am going to sell the fish tonight. I was going to keep them. I think I need that sardine for the community center. Fish tank. Be the ocean fish. Yeah, sardine. So I need that sardine for the thing. Did I do the lake ones? Yeah. I just need the sturgeon for that. Okay, so I can sell any of the lake fish. I'll sell the silver quality chubs and the carp. I don't need a herring for that, so I'll sell the herring. I will, at some point, once I get the axe back, I'm going to chop down a whole bunch of trees on my farm, clear up some space. I'll use the wood to build chests, and I'll have like a whole bunch of chests where I start storing items behind, because I need to be able to gift these items to the villagers, like when they have their requests, like on the request board. But also, like, if you give villagers a couple gifts every time you go into town, they will also start sending you things in the mail, and like it builds the friendship and builds community. So it's like recognizing the things that they like and helping people out. Okay, well, I kind of regret selling all my earth crystals. I think I have one more in the chest at the mines, so that still gives me 2. Alrighty, let's see what we get for today. Did I pet the cat? Meow. See, there's a fortune teller on here, Welwick's Oracle, the only show where the voice of the spirits is channeled directly to you. I had to sound sinister with that last one. The spirits are in good humor today. I think you'll have a little extra luck. Is that why I caught so many river jelly instead of actually fish? Go to sleep for the night. Alright, let's see what our totals are for the day. Fishing level 4, which is +1 fishing rod proficiency. I can now do the recycling machine. That's a big thing. I have one iron bar. I'll use that to create the recycling machine, and I will start recycling the trash and such that I get from the river. The newspaper will actually often... There's a certain probability of it being cloth instead, and that would actually help out with the artisan bundle. Alright, so worm bin and deluxe bait. The worm bin, I've never really been able to optimize that too well. I just tend to find, like, it's easier to go in the mines for like 5 minutes and kind of kill a bunch of bugs and get bait that way. But that has been day 9 of the 100% complete farm. This has been Undead Man 360. Thank you for watching my video, and have an excellent day.